I have been to Korea multiple times, 4 months total. This summer, I will be there for another 1.5 months. Because I learn languages and integrate myself, I get to experience crazy things. Things regular people don't get to see. I'm fluent in 5 languages, and here's how I learned Korean using what I know as a polyglot and as a minimalist. I will show you exactly what I used, and of course, anything I say here can be used for any other language. I started learning Hangul, the Korean alphabet, right away. Saying 안녕하세요, hello in Korean became instantly easier when I knew how to read the words. I used a random free app. I don't even remember which one. All it did was teach me the Korean alphabet using spaced repetition, and I got the hang of it after an hour or so. After 2-3 hours of practice, I was the best reader among 5-year-old Korean kindergartners. I wasn't fast, but it was more than good enough for an absolute beginner. Obviously, that wasn't the only thing I did. I went crazy on karaoke. I don't know how to sing, but I spent hundreds of hours singing new and old Korean love songs. No joke, any song that an ajashi would listen to in their car, that kind of music. Slowly and nicely I worked on my reading, listening and speaking skills right from the start. Over time I worked my way up to K-pop songs and rap songs. I spent way more time on wiki.com than I would like to admit. I'm a huge fan of Korean movies and dramas. Did I learn anything? Barely anything in the beginning, but I would have watched something anyway, so why not do it in Korean? Maybe you didn't notice, Korean is spoken somewhat fast. Just kidding, you already knew. I didn't learn much, nor did I expect to. I didn't know enough vocab and spoken Korean was just too fast. After learning Hangul, I immediately jumped into my first textbook, Korean from Zero. It's the best textbook series I've seen to this day. Don't get me wrong, some of the others are good, but Korean from Zero is the best when it comes to self-studying. It's still free and it comes with audio. The most difficult part of learning Korean is the sentence structure. It was insanely difficult for my brain to keep up because everything is backwards. But Korean from Zero taught me the basics, was straight to the point, and the sentences were useful and plentiful. Vocab was relevant, and the best thing, I got to use what I learned straight away on HelloTalk. I can't recommend HelloTalk enough. I immediately started a language journal. I asked language-related questions and engaged with native speakers through posts called moments in the app. I especially like commenting on others' posts because it allowed me to start mini conversations that weren't that difficult to keep up and actually understand. Obviously, there are more features like message translations and audio chat rooms that make this app fun to use. I also got to chat with my Korean friends I met in Korea. It was difficult, but with time it got better. At the same time, I was using Talk to Me in Korean's real-life Korean conversations for beginners and intermediate learners. Needless to say, they are well designed and quite useful early on. I tried everything I could on my friends. Some apps are more useful than others. Papago is insanely good, it's the best translation app you can get. And as a beginner who had trouble remembering some of the grammar, I found that kGrammar was a big help. It works like an offline dictionary. I type in the grammar pattern and it shows me a simple explanation and some example sentences. It allowed me to quickly check grammar patterns without losing much time, so I could keep texting with my friends without much interruption. After several months of practice, the next logical step was to give podcasts a go. It was insanely difficult at first, but well worth the effort. The Talk to Me in Korean 이야기 podcast series is the perfect starting point. Just look at my collection. I have 153 of them. That's 153 different topics to choose from and work on my reading and listening skills because Talk to Me in Korean has audio and PDF files. It was a big jump because they are clearly targeted towards intermediate learners, but I paired these podcasts with Anki and here I am learning vocab every day. Whenever I finish a podcast, I just talk about it with my friends. Check out how I use podcasts if you haven't already, the link will be in the upper right corner. I grew up with manga and webtoons originated in Korea. It's a no-brainer. I started reading 같은 학교 친구, 옆집 친구 and whatever slice of life webtoons and manga I could find that looked fun. I specifically use slice of life manga and webtoons because I could use what I learned with my friends. I worked my way up to my first graded short stories for intermediate learners. This one's really good. It's called Short Stories in Korean for Intermediate Learners. And as for my first real book, I read 내 친구 뽀, a really great pick. I'm proud to have reached this level. Korean isn't the easiest language for Westerners to learn. The structure messed up my brain, it's super fast, but the language is fun, the alphabet is easy, the people are nice, the food's good. There's plenty of content to choose from. There's just so much to love that keeps me going. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can support me on coffee.com/heyitsmigu and check out my affiliate links in the description box down below. There's the full list of resources I used and recommend, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.